We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Back to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Wow, I'm bad.
Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
It's fourth down.
Brother, stop, brother. Hey.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Hey, man, I gotta tell you, stop no more.
Going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 15. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Here's Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Oh, my God.
Wide open receiver, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he stopped immediately there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
At the 39-yard line.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Back to throw, Purdy. Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
49er. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Sidney Brown in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
3rd and 4.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. That is caught. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, the feel that I get on this is that they felt like 3 was just not going to be enough after getting this deep into their territory.
And Charles, correct me if I'm wrong, but it didn't even look like they hesitated there. They knew they wanted to go for it.
That tells me that during the week, they were thinking about these situations, and they feel like maybe they're just the better team, and they want to go ahead and prove it conclusively.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. One of the tight ends comes in motion. McCaffrey trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Again, McCaffrey. And this time he is in. Christian McCaffrey punching it in from a yard away. And the Niners post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Eagles nothing.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Throwing is Hurts. This will be caught by Brown. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
And this is 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that his defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all living on defense, able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
He will push his way down to about the 14. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Purdy now to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do They'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. I think what we just saw there, partner, was linebacking speed that can trump O-line power. We see that at times because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick-6.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it winds us down to the end of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 5. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And now off to the races, down the right side. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point try now for Moody. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Up the middle with Barkley. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 18 more yards there and another first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a PAT for the lead. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
He was brought down by Zach Bourne. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Another try for Guerrero. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy going to give it to Guerrero. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Not in a position where they absolutely have to rush right now, but they definitely have to pick up the tempo a bit.
42-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. And if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles have just about sewn up this football game.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Man, it's
intercepted.
Real talk.
And the Niners are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I've just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Get set, get set. Run around, set.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Throwing, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearson. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
A gain of 10 yards. And the 49er.
Purdy to throw. They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
To throw is Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Purdy to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 33, here's second down and 2. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man, Gunnerfield is Smith. And they will bring him down from the other side of midfield.
First down, Eagles.
On play action, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, nothing doing here. I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Open man downfield is Brown. Here's first and 10.
A gain of 15. And an Eagle first down.
Here's Barkley. And he's in! Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Saquon Barkley, the ball carrier. Byron Young on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and 7. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
Third and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
That's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. Running free at the 45. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 86 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing. The offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hey, Silver.
Off the play fake, Hurts. That's up. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. So they make the decision on fourth down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on fourth down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a third down and 4. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
Brought down at the 35-yard line.
Now what you think,
dude? It's fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break. It is 2nd and 6.
Great. 63, 60, 180, 180.
Hurts to throw. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got 2 options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it, or in a spot where nobody can catch it.
Scared me.
Unfortunately for them,
Pick
this
6.
time ends up being the latter.
Oh, he's scared. He just knocked it down.
2nd and goal.
He's scared. He won't fuck off.
To the air again. Hurts. Rolling right. And he will score again.
Really nice job there by the running back, just staying alive. And really what he does the best, Mike, is stay in the quarterback's line of sight. Once a quarterback starts moving sideways towards the boundary, you got to stay in phase with him. You don't want to drift. You don't want to make that quarterback throw it back across his body. This was perfect how he stayed in line with him. Easy throw, easy catch, easy touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Eagles nothing.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Great, set.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Hurts. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Second down throw for Hurts. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Avery Williams on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days. And I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
First down, Philadelphia.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Scrambling to his left. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7 yards.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here. Down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. And that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
3rd and goal for Hurts. And he's in.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Williams on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Man in motion is Smith. Looks like a design run. Hurts has it. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Hurts. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That'll be taken in by Parker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and inches. Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
To the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The entire idea of the bootleg is to move your quarterback off of his normal spot. Buy some extra time for your offensive line and alleviate some of the pressure on the protection. But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode and ended up leading to a massive loss.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Good, set.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. They'll try it now with Barkley. And he will have the 1st down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. He gets into drop it. It's a loss of 8. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Jahad Campbell getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
3rd and long.
Go Silver, ready?
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. Whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Reed Blankenship on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Second down, they need 3. On play action, Hurts. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And this was as good as it gets, all 3 phases of the game, in perfect harmony as they post the lopsided shutout victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Last standing that time from Keanu Benton. Got in there and hit him for a loss. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 23. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off. Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A gain of 5. And the Steeler first down.
Hand off for Warren. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Rodgers now to throw. That's into the hands of Woods. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. We're scoreless after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
A tackle credited to Deshaun Elliott, the safety.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Hurts sets up to throw it. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Barkley. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
3 yards. Brings up 4th and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Steeler defense will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Here's Rodgers. They've got his man complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Not wasted time, going right back to DK Metcalf.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's 2nd and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Rodgers going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive.
finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
For the field goal, a 34-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll select the screen to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say spotted right at midfield at the 50. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Bryant with a catch right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. It was a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from moving out in front. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Steelers 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
He'll find Metcalf. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On the give, it's Warren. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st down, Steelers.
Now it's Rodgers. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Rodgers sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
On play action. Now Rodgers. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Rodgers. This is caught. It's Woods. Get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Play action. Here's Hurts. To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Granson. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
180, 180. 73, 73.
Hurts. This is caught. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. Fourth down.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're going on fourth down with Hurts.
Oh my God. We can't throw the ball.
Incomplete. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And the Steeler D will celebrate the goal line stand. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key fourth down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Now Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Rodgers now to throw. That's into the hands of Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Rodgers to throw.
Man, my head said I played that wrong.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. To throw is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Rodgers. And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field.
This is 1st and 10.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 158.
On the run, it's Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw, Rodgers. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Got his man.
Fake!
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave just one remaining in this 4th quarter. So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here. This to take the lead here in the final minute. Boswell's kick is good. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
No timeouts.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Step. Hey, step. 180, 180. Crowd left Yeti.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill.
Demoted already as soon as I get there. Cold world.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We have a Super Bowl 59 rematch between the Kansas City Chiefs and the defending champions, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air. It's Hurts. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging
Madden 26.
but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
To the air, Mahomes. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Receiver in motion, going left. 2nd down run by Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They just get the play off. And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. The Chiefs in control so far. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the 2nd. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They're going to run with Barkley.
I get it. You got 2, maybe 3 plays left to find the end zone, so you're willing to take some risk running it sideline to sideline with that toss play, but just no margin for error. And this defense awfully fast to chase them down for a loss.
Let's get to that wide complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return.
Xavier Worthy on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion man sent left. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Third and long for Mahomes. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
They're going for it with Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Those defenders, it might be a while before they get another chance like that again. What an incredible opportunity to hand their offense field position inside the red zone, while yet getting another shot of momentum themselves.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles. Lined up with a 2nd and 8. From the 16. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And this one does not go far. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
63.
A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. Batted away at the line. Incomplete. He didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points, the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Hurts once again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
3rd and goal.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Hurts now on 3rd and goal. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line. Thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's we got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 39, he put everything he had into this one. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 14, Eagles 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third and short. Here's Mahomes. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Looking for the back that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's trying another one deep. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
17. Chiefs 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Worthy now to return it. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going on first down, Mahomes. He lost it, deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 21, Eagles 17. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
At the 35-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Setting up the screen. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second down at the 17-yard line.
On second down, here's Barkley. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up. Working quickly here.
Brings up third down.
Barkley gets it on third down. Well, this is going to wind up short. The defense all over that run. They only let him get back to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
Hey, 73.
Looking to throw. Chases out to his right. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hurts on first down. Completed over the middle. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts now from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now Hurts on third and long. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop him either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
That one splits the uprights, and the Eagles push their lead to 3. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 40-yard line.
From the 40 on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
15.
He'll throw it. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Eagles are stopped a little inside the 30. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play, getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman, and that ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts setting up to throw. He's got a man left. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. We're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Great. 180.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 3 makes it 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
A lot of pressure on this kick for Jake Elliott. Tracking for it, and it's good! So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles leading by 6.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Here he is to throw. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. He'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So that brings up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow.
They send a man in motion.
Yellow.
Back to throw. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game. Continued excellence from this defense as they force another interception, Brock. And now, a chance at some redemption for their offense. Had to settle for a field goal after that last pick. Now they get a chance at a touchdown once again.
Yeah, and we know this, Kate. We know the turnover margin in these games is so often a dictator, but when you add points off those turnovers and takeaways, well, you often end on the winning ledger more times than not.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson, first play, going to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line.
That's good for Baltimore. First down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go in that direction because right now they get the defense back on their heels.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it to Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9. This time Jackson will throw it. Out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
Henry up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. No score after 1 on EA Sports. John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Ravens take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Eagles 0.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a toss right to Barkley.
Damn,
and
dude.
He'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
You want to talk about the proverbial deer in the headlights? That's exactly what he was when he got the ball. Went to hit a lane and get upfield, and all he saw, extra defenders bearing down on him. Perfect time to dial up the blitz. An excellent call.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, my, I thought he knocked
This
his
going to
hand
be
out.
incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Hurts. Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens will take over possession here up at the 44. But just a lot going on there in the middle of the field, and this one winds up a turnover.
Yeah, they're running a crossing route here, and the idea of it is to get defenders confused about who to go with. But if you throw it too early, sometimes it's your quarterback that gets confused, and here he throws it into coverage and gets it intercepted.
This will go to Henry out wide.
But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
39 yards.
And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Oh, you can have this guy. I'm sick of this shit.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Wow. I got me wow. I thought it's all time.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. This is Smith to the ground. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 30.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw again. Quick slant, Dotson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up second down. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. They'll roll him out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. And he did that right there.
There in the middle of the field. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. They go play action with Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Barkley, inside handoff. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 30 on 2nd down. Hurts. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he's able to break out a 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They have 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 28 yards. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
A short throw caught by Andrews. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. A first down carry for Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
28-yard line.
So with your team leading in the fourth quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Jackson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They'll give Henry another shot. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
3rd and goal, Jackson. That is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Back to throw. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 14-yard line. 63.
He's back to throw. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
They'll look to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 39.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
And it's 3rd down.
Well, this crowd into it now. 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Big strides, look at him go. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. That is caught with Sean Bateman. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Jackson forced out to his left. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done down the stretch? Absolutely terrific. Barring some type of miraculous play in this last half minute, I think that touchdown just earned them the win. They really came up clutch when they needed it.
And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. Well, you knew you had...
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start this one out with Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
They'll indeed go for this. It's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Working quickly here.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Hurts yet again. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
First down, a run with Barkley. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All set up now for first and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense, they're flying around and making the play.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Hurts with it on third and short.
Wow! Ooh, I don't.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Wow!
Turnover of this ball game.
I better take Puff out of that. Try to do
When
this
you're
shit.
staring down third and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them
Aye.
goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Hey, report.
Jackson looking to throw right away. This one's to Andrews outright.
No, Zach.
And
Zach,
they
somebody get
finally
you.
bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big. They can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
All night long, I hate myself.
Jukes one defender. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to work it to the 20. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close there, didn't he, Brock? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Brings up third down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 2 on the play.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
From the pistol, Hurts. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Working quickly here. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. It's the Eagles with 4th down here behind the sticks. The Eagles are in punt formation. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's back. Derrick Henry was the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Lamar throwing again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points in the lead. DeAndre Hopkins the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
The key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for him at the 38. Hurts on 1st down.
What the fuck?
It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. There he goes, right sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a Baltimore pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running the back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away.
All it
that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Oh.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Hurts back to the air after the pick. Escapes out to the left. Now he's going to fire it deep left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
You might know the game, man, if I get sleepy. They whooping my ass to bed. They whooping me to bed. The motion. Ooh, we so good. We getting demoted around this bitch. And I got 5 years sleepy. That's I lost too many guys last 2 days. Too many. I think because of the wrinkle, man.
You're looking live at the Link. Welcome, football fans, to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the Link. Khalif Raymond to return it. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He will be stopped now, but lots to like about that effort.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Four out. 17. 7. Tiger. Shell. Wrist flare. Listen.
Goff to the air now. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it.
At the 42-yard line.
They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
20. Obama.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast.
First down, Detroit.
First down throw from Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
180. DC. Yes, sir. 76. Tell him. 76. Value 3. 5.
Again, Goff. Into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe team. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 1. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him.
I don't want to run that shit.
Offense in the hurry-up here. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap for Hurts. His first throw is an interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away, Yeah. They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Avery Williams on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We've got a screen to the running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for an Eagles.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. Into the second level past the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
That fat bitch I catch a shit.
The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he didn't strike that one through, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give that. The football up at the 40. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to the link right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Screen here for Gibbs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Throwing the out route complete. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Working quickly here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Off to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibbs will not get past the line. He's held up at 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Eagles' 4-yard line.
Gone. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Lions. With it, 3rd and 2. They'll run. It's Gibbs. And the run will not work. He is shot to the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
It's 4th and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll go for it. Goff. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Result of the play.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close.
A loss of 2.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
At the 1-yard line.
Hurts from his end zone. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. Well, there's your answer, Brock. You were wondering if they dare risk a throw from their own 1. They did it, and it ended predictably with a safety.
I didn't have to say anything to you, did I, Kate? You could read my body language up here. Are they going to do it? You can take the risk? Is it going to be the 99-yard play in the record books? No, it's not. It's going to be a safety, and more than likely the next time, not going to make that call at their own 1.
Yeah. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Lions calling timeout. Their first. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Goff back to throw. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. It's a quick play to St. Brown. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Throwing is gone. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, Hurts. And that's incomplete. With 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
One final shot before the half. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Hits his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 4. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Working quickly here.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I could promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Toss play to Barkley. He's officially in the enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Offense up to the line fast.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Oh, I got fucking stuck.
That's maybe a yard at most. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. On second down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see it on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He fires one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
He's a horror! He's a horror! Ayo!
The give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he's out of bounds up in zone 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense. Chew up that clock.
Yeah, doggy!
Listen.
Mine, no!
Goff on 1st and 10. This is complete to Gibbs.
Somebody crack his ass. Hey, man.
Just shy of the 40.
Man. Ayo! Who even do this shit? Side shit to the other side. Side shit to the other side.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket.
Lord.
On the run right, throwing deep. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach.
Why you want to let me win? I won't win.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Terrion Arnold has it. And he takes this one back for the pick six. Well, they had to try something there.
That bitch ass nigga talking about clipping interceptions, man. Get me the fuck out of there. Ass nigga. Right? Talking about I won't clip it.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
63. Turn it.
To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
Texans nothing.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here we go.
Crowd begins with a pass. That's complete. It's taken down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.